What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. Hope you're having a good day. There's new readings on the channel. Thank you for your likes, your views. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Somebody cannot forge documents right now. Okay, we have Leo could be significant, or a child could be significant. You cannot forge documents about a child. They're trying to. This is a general reading for every sign. Please only take what resonates and what's confirmation for you. This is not a personal reading, so if something is offensive to you, it just might not be your message. You can disregard it. Forging documents and the Sun card. A Leo in reverse could be doing this as well. This reading could be from the past, present, or future. If it's not about you, it could be about someone in your energy from your past, present, or future. Somebody keeps trying this over and over again. There's a Pisces and a Leo that might want to do this to another Pisces or another Leo. They can't forge these documents. What are these documents about? What are these documents about? What kind of documents are they going to forge? What's the problem? They're looking for money here with the Eight of Cups in reverse. They're looking for money. They're going back to these illusions. Somebody's working with illusions, lies. Okay, something about health and a hospital. A hospital document, something with involves an ambulance. They need to stop doing something. This Pisces energy might need to stop doing something to a child's documents that has something to do with an ambulance or medical treatment or a hospital or some kind of fracture or broken limb or wrist or something, arm, leg, ankle, something where somebody needed crutches or a cast, but they didn't go in the ambulance. It wasn't like an emergency. So maybe they don't have access to some sort of document because somebody didn't have an ambulance ride. They need to stop something. Somebody needs to stop doing something. Okay. Unbelievable. Crazy. A Leo Virgo could be trying to do something in regards to an ambulance ride or getting some sort of document about it. A Leo Virgo in reverse, male or female. Somebody very greedy and stubborn and very over concerned about their wealth and their status. Somebody here. Okay, they're working with dead spirits to do this. Okay, they're lusting after someone here to have a broken limb or somebody's x-rays or something. Could be significant, or some kind of history, medical history or something. They can't make up some document. I'm picking up somebody wants to like fake a document that somebody was in an ambulance and somebody was sick and somebody broke their limb or something. They wanna save it. They wanna make some fake document. Maybe a mother could be doing this. Or Taurus fire. Scorpio could be doing this, or you could be one of these signs and it's happening to you. Okay, we have Taurus, Aries, Gemini. This group is under judgment for what they're doing to this family or a child, maybe. Some type of, they want to have intercourse with someone. Looks like there's a mother that's corrupt. There's a couple of moms that are corrupt here, working parents that are corrupt. And working with these dead spirits. They could be invoking these spirits, but the truth is coming out. The collective is releasing fear about something involving this behavior or this activity. And this group is under judgment. The angels and God see them. So the party could be finished here. Could be finished. Yep, party is finished. Somebody lost their home. Again, they're doing something to Capricorn, Pisces. Again, these groups could have these signs in reverse, but they're definitely targeting Capricorn, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, Aries. Yeah, this group is doing it. They're losing their stability in their community, and whoever respects them, they're losing this. Okay, because they're doing something to Aquarius as well. They could be causing nightmares for a group. This group could be having nightmares. Somebody could be having nightmares and just really sad. And because somebody keeps doing something in their sleep, they could be trying to force them to do something with children in their sleep. That's inappropriate. Okay, because they're free. So what they're trying to do is make this person commit crime. They're trying to make them commit crime. So they go to jail for them. Okay, and take their Ace of Cups. It's like somebody could be on the brink of having a rebirth, and they could see that. They could see, wow, this person is about to have a rebirth, and I want to take it. I want to take those new feelings. I'm never having a rebirth, they say. That's never happening to me. I never feel like these new feelings that this person is having, and they like whenever they see this person having new feelings, they try to stop them from having it. Yeah, they do something in the sleep, maybe with children to make them do something bad, and then that person loses those new feelings and they're back at square one again. Because somebody evil could pick up, wow, this person is getting ready to like have some kind of awakening with the Judgment card coming out. Somebody is getting awakening from God and the angels, and they keep stopping it. A Taurus, Earth, Fire in reverse. Somebody is trying to stop this person, okay, from going into their Ace of Cups and getting their clearance from God. These feminines could be doing this here in reverse. Okay, but there's somebody who's upright here. And we have Scorpio, Taurus, Gemini, Water, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Pisces, Gemini. That could be they're being targeted for their energy, for their passion, for something they're driven to do, and their inheritance. We have Virgo in the upright, maybe a young child. There's this Cancer who's suffering here due to some kind of low vibrational arrogance, ignorance. These secrets that they have that they're keeping are backfiring on them because they can't plan anything. Again, the devil does not allow them to plan anything. And they keep trying to do it through the collective. The devil says you got to steal it or go to God. That's it. I was channeling the devil telling these people to go to God. Go to God. It's time. Because judgment is coming. A form of judgment is coming. So do not work with the devil. Do not work with High Priestess in reverse. Because God is getting ready to judge. And that's it. I think that these groups have had a lot of time to change and stop and suffer enough and have loss and lack enough where it's like, okay, God is saying, I can't allow my people to suffer at the hands of them anymore. I cannot allow my people to suffer at the hands of them anymore. Jesus said here in Mark 9:42, if anyone causes one of these little ones, those who believe in me, to stumble, it would be better for them if a large millstone were hung around their neck and they were thrown into the sea. This is pretty serious, okay? I feel like God is saying, when you take the innocence from somebody that needs Jesus, that needs God, and wants to do God's will in their life and do the right thing here, it is better for you to be casted out in that way that I just described than to do that. Like, it's literally detrimental to your life to do something like that. And that's what they're doing. That's what this card says. There's children on here worshiping, okay, or doing something bad here with these adults. It's not good, whatever they're doing. In reverse, they're worshiping fallen angels. Either way, they need God, they need forgiveness. That's what they're asking for. They're saying, please forgive us. Please forgive us for doing these things with our children. I'm sorry that I gave my children to Satan. I'm sorry. Please forgive us. So we can be strong, okay? There's a Pisces Aries that is still fallen, and they're still using a Scorpio Libra to put more people into judgment. This person loves to do the will of Satan. And they use this Scorpio Libra energy to do this. Give me more on this Scorpio Libra. I haven't seen them in a while. They've been hiding, but what is going on with this person? Okay, they have a lot of secrets here. Yep, Aquarius, Libra, Cancer. This is a Robata that is under mind control by this Pisces Aries. This Pisces Aries has a lot of people under mind control because they're so fallen from God that they do like the wickedest things. So right now they are mind controlling someone to make very bad decisions, evil decisions. No right decision here with the Two of Swords in reverse. No right decision. And somebody with the opportunity moved away from this group. They moved away. Aquarius, Earth went away from this group. Okay? Because they were going to get arrested or put to rest if they didn't do this. Somebody could have also, I also see somebody walking away from their opportunity. Somebody with Aquarius placements into getting arrested because of dealing with this person. This person holding these secrets here, this Aquarius holding these secrets, lost their opportunity. They went away from an opportunity because of this person in some kind of mind control. Okay, it could have something to do with a Cancer, Leo in reverse as well. This Robata here, who's guilty of doing something for the Scorpio Sag and this group. King of Wands and Queen of Wands in reverse is bad news. This group doesn't want to let go. They want money. They want to reverse children. They want children to be happy and depressed. They want people watching their back all the time. Okay, they want people's ancestors to lose control and have no discipline so that they could turn them into Robata ancestors in the spirit, control them with witchcraft. Cancer, Gemini could be a Robata. Okay. Somebody could have lost control in their discipline here. This group could be seeking Cancer, Gemini in the upright, Aquarius in the upright. This group here, they could be seeking this energy because they're doing so bad. A Virgo in reverse is getting backfire for putting spirits on people with the Five of Wands, for causing inner conflict in people. They're getting backfires going right in their ass. They're having delays, spiritual loss, financial loss. There you go again, another one here. Okay, because they're bothering this Taurus energy. They want to sacrifice this person, but it's just, they have an obsession. Have some sort of obsession. They keep trying. They're showing persistence when it comes to bothering someone who has buried this energy, and they're getting new pentacle out of it. This person is creating their inheritance by burying something old. They're having a breakthrough. Okay, we have Scorpio, Aries, bringing a tower down on these spiritual whores that are sacrificing people over and over again with intercourse and sex. They're struggling and they're gone. Something is not fated to go well for them. They're having bad luck, bad karma, no control here. Something is out of control. Maybe somebody lost control out on the street because they were possessed. Somebody could have lost control on the street, an air fire sign, a Taurus, or a Capricorn in reverse. Okay, they stopped communicating with someone. Maybe a Scorpio, Aries, Cancer. They stopped communicating, and they became friends. They did something here when they had some sort of gathering. Somebody said, "Come to this party. Come out with us. Come celebrate with us." And they possessed them. They said, "You can get a new beginning if you come out and do this with us." They possessed this person. Ancestors say, "Good for you." This was a setup. Okay, ancestor said, "This is not your new beginning. This is not your faith." Okay, again, somebody bit the bait and fell for a trap here because they keep coming back. This Pisces came back and did something. Okay. Again, there's a father and their family that are going to be together. Maybe somebody will be traveling soon. Okay, but there's a new beginning here after a lot of pain and struggle and this hustling. This Virgo and this Pisces are working together to control something. This blast that happened, they're trying to get something under control. And then somebody gets out of control again, this Capricorn, Aquarius. Okay, and then they regret it. They're like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that." Okay, because now something is going public, a death. Some kind of death is going public, or somebody's having a rebirth. Somebody could be struggling with their limbs or their body because they're not soul searching, they're not going within, they're not learning about themselves, they're isolating unhealthily, and they're attracting this energy that's out of control because of their energy. Someone is obsessed. Do you think about me too? In the basement, a raid could happen in the basement. Some sort of sex outside is happening. I'm trying to destroy your platform. This person is in reverse. After some sort of interview happened. Again, having SCX in a dream state isn't coming out a lot. V could be significant. Attached to a karmic in the 3D. After an interview of something, they were entertaining demons. LaGuardia Airport could be significant, or LGA. 777, not having sex with anyone right now. They cannot rob you because of that. Someone's mind is not attractive. This rat is in reverse. An aunt could be significant. I want all of you forever. Somebody refused to apologize. Okay, this person obsessed with hurting you is in reverse. Maybe something happens to them before they could apologize. 1987 could be significant. I can't find a good job. Somebody saying this. Somebody can't find a good job, but they're not pitiful. Somebody's just watching them on the low. That's why they're cursing them. This prisoner that's hiding. You don't see this prisoner doing this from prison. Okay? 20s and 30s could be significant. Trying to cause heavy illusion someone. Cat person in reverse. Marie in reverse, or a name that starts with M. 43 or 34 in reverse. K. Cancer in reverse could be significant. L. KL. LK. Creating fake conflict, somebody. He hits me. Incest. You look nice. Not making money at work, though. I need more time to find their ascending sign. This is back out again. Karmic is stalking your family's ascending signs. $5,000 and $10,000 in reverse. You don't like them in reverse. Somebody likes someone here. Okay. But something is, maybe a family trip is in reverse right now because they can't get the money. Somebody's got some kind of side job here. I don't know. Indigo could be significant. Something is not happening this weekend. You're not intimidated by someone 6 foot or taller. Karmic popped up in reverse. They can't pop up. Okay, this obsessed person is in reverse. Do you think about me too? R. It's in reverse though. Like somebody's not asking this. Or they're not interested. Someone is cheap, but they're not hiding on a vacation. Somebody wants someone to move on, but they're not telling them to get the fuck out. They're making pet sacrifices. They need to explore other paths. Deaf person, an athlete. They want abundance, but a cashier is in reverse. This person didn't work as a hoe, or this person that works as a hoe was in reverse as well. At a hotel room. They're not divorced. Mountains. The letter D could be significant. D or H. Say no. Akashic Records, Book of Life, Past, Present, and Future. Somebody is stalking this. Allergy. They're stalking your allergies, your past, present, and future, your health. Why does somebody want to know this information? Maybe about somebody's grandchildren as well. Calling you this week. Somebody released from jail. Cancer. 34 or 43. Same-sex marriage. Karmic still spying occasionally in reverse. Not first. Voodoo doll of you. For your first house. You challenge my thinking and I like it. Somebody who's Hispanic. Somebody's not refusing to change. Someone won't choose themselves. They're indecisive. Somebody could be a Libra. Somebody with curly hair is sexting your person. Doesn't care about their life, but this person cares about their life, so they might not be responding. They didn't steal your property. Mother, father is lies to children. Somebody's mother or father is lying about their spirituality, being a psychic, their inner knowledge. Bail me out. Bail me out. Somebody sacrificed their pet to bail them out. Something a karmic. They didn't have butterflies for this person. They didn't want them to get on top of them. They could have been forced to do something. Someone is not intimidated by your confidence. They don't wear baggy clothes. Multiple women. Could be significant. Is setting fever spells again? Who is confirming something in this reading is true for the collective? Intimidated. Somebody who's intimidated is about an athlete in reverse. Okay, they wouldn't tell them to get out. The cashier could be significant. Okay, a prisoner that's in reverse could be doing this. So these could be spirits, okay, that are bothering you. People who have passed on. But somebody needs to say, get out, like stop. You know, you got to tell a spirit to leave. Okay. Somebody's watching somebody on the road here. Somebody's not cheap. Okay, move on in reverse. They don't want to move on. They can't do anything with your Akashic records. They don't care about their life. Somebody here that won't move on. Curly hair in reverse, stole your property. Mountains in reverse. Has something to do with these mountains. A mother and father that lies to their children could be in reverse. This could be significant. So I'm seeing here in Mark chapter 9, verse 28, after Jesus had gone indoors, his disciples asked him privately, why couldn't we drive it out? He replied, this kind can come out only through prayer. And we have get the F out now. So someone is free here, okay, they have their family. And they're telling somebody to get out, but this spirit might need continuous, dedicated prayer, is what I see with this verse. It might take a little bit more than commanding them to get out. It might take prayer and connection with God to get something out. Ancestors are getting in reverse with these hoes here. This Cancer Aquarius that cannot heal. Okay, this Cancer Aquarius could be lying to their mother. I'm sorry, could be lying to their children. This could be a mother or father lying to their children. You don't want to be friends or in a community with this person. The ancestors got to get in reverse because they're trying to do something to your family. Okay, we have this Page of Cups here. Ancestors are also getting in reverse with this Page of Cups. A water sign, a young water sign. Why are they getting in reverse with this energy? They could be doing something to a Virgo, or a Cancer, or a Scorpio, or an Aries, with a dead spirit. They're doing something with a Taurus. They have multiple spirits and demons. The letter P in reverse could be significant. This person is under judgment. They're doing something with air, fire, Taurus. Again, they're under the command of this Pisces Aries that keeps coming back with an Aquarius and pimping someone. This is ending, though. This is ending. Because it's like they keep doing the same thing over and over again. They're guilty and it's like this group refuses to just admit that they're guilty. They will not admit that they're guilty. That's why their public success is failing. Okay, and the collective is happy. The collective is happy. Ancestors are protecting our family and our spouse, our love, our future. We're balanced, we're adjusting all the time, doing well. We're persevering no matter how many times. Okay, we have to do it. Taurus, Aries, Capricorn, fire. This group is again out of control. Their fate is done. They don't have a good fate and destiny. Could be wanting to go to somebody who needs help. could be wanting to plan to go to somebody who's crying out for help, who needs your help, who has hope. They're not they're not imprisoned anymore. They're not like having anxiety or fear. You might want to reach out to this person. But there's this Taurus Gemini and this Cancer Gemini and Taurus Gemini that could be trying to stop that from happening by stalking and plotting and being very dependent. The Scorpio Libra is also doing the same thing. They're confused and they're trying to confuse maybe Aries Gemini from going to someone here. These fallen angels, okay, are trying to escape a problem. They're disappointed and possessed. Again, this young earth sign is greedy and cannot learn from their mistakes. They keep doing the same thing over and over again. And they keep trying to make someone work with this energy that's not reliable. Because they want to use this person to steal inheritance and faith from this group. Again, they want to use these lower earth signs to bind to our children or our future children with witchcraft. And again, this one is lying here every day. Cancer, Leo, Aquarius is lying about something in reverse here. They're keeping secrets about wanting to dominate somebody's child or their inheritance or their faith. They're doing this excessively here for this group. The authorities are involved because they're using dead spirits to harm the collective. This group is using dead spirits to harm the collective, and it's out of control. They have caused death with these spirits to the collective, and this is some sort of sick hustle, and they can't enjoy their money. They're obsessed with wealth and status. Okay, they're bothering Cancer, Virgo, Leo. Again, these are women that are just making very bad decisions. There's a man here too. They're struggling now. They're just obsessed with this energy. They're stuck. They just want to be aggressive. They're possessed. They're possessed, collective. They need to tell the spirit to get out. But like I just read, it says this kind can come out only by prayer. Only by prayer. A new business partner could be in reverse. A cop could be significant. Karen, or a name that starts with K. I hope you feel the same way as me. Wedding in reverse. $5,000 to $10,000. Somebody doesn't need more time to do something. You don't like them. They don't wear baggy clothes. They're obsessed. Or somebody doesn't wear baggy clothes. Somebody wants you to bail them out of something with sex. They're obsessed. This could be an incestual relationship. You don't want to sacrifice a pet. Someone. A rat is involved. Maybe a Leo. These initials could be significant as well. R, A, or T could be significant. Art could be significant. Tara. Arthur. Okay, jumping on the floor. Jumping on the floor. You have High Priestess, you have Cancer. Somebody is just going through a High Priestess stalking moment. They're obsessed with this wisdom and some kind of sound judgment that somebody has. Okay, a Capricorn could be doing this, or an Aries. The letter R could be significant. Somebody is just like trying to hurry up and do something in someone's community around their home. They're trying to hurry up and do something. They're overwhelmed. Who is this? They could be trying to do something to a Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, or Cancer. They need energy or sex or something. Knight of Pentacles, they want to have intercourse with a Taurus, Aries, a Cancer, Scorpio, or a fire sign, or a Capricorn. They want to energy harvest off this responsible energy. An Empress as well. Okay, we have this Knight of Cups in reverse, seeking someone's justice, Scorpio, Libra, seeking someone's justice that they're getting. They don't want this person to get justice. They want to take it from them and shame their victims because their family is in reverse. They have already made their family quiet or wasted their family away and took their destiny. And now the family is struggling. The family is struggling, very petty, very weak, and scared. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They have done some corrupt things for opportunity, and they're under judgment. There's some kind of awakening this person needs to have, and they could be getting it from God or his angels. But they're confused at this judgment, like they don't know why they're being judged. They don't understand why they're having some sort of disaster, or why they feel careless. Why do they feel careless? This is probably somebody's around the house here doing some kind of witchcraft. In Aquarius, the letter A could be significant. This person would be in the spirit or in the flesh. They could be doing something to your headphones or a book bag or a skateboard or a scooter. Two of Wands. When somebody leaves the house, somebody could be wearing these things when they leave the house that I just mentioned, and they're doing something to them because they're around the house too. They could be sending out spirits to this person's items that they're wearing or writing on. This air fire in reverse, Aquarius in reverse, Virgo in reverse is doing this for somebody's Six of Cups, for somebody's meeting, something they're doing when they leave the house, somebody's first steps towards something. Even their children, they're lusting after this. We have Scorpio and Five of Wands. This person, they're lost here. They could be confused. They're having conflict with each other because of all this lust that they're having and these illusions about somebody else's future, about somebody's child. Again, we have more parents and children happy. We have a father with the Emperor here. Somebody's upset because this Emperor is going to be blessed. And they're just reckless. Like they can't change. They want to take this person's blessings, their will to create, and their energy, and put them in a Nine of Swords. That's what they want to do. Because they're in a Nine of Swords. There's a rat here. Again, somebody could be trying to trick you and maybe cover your eyes if something happened. Maybe you didn't see something and you're having nightmares about it. This could be possible for some people. This could have been a dream this person had. This person had a dream with death. There you go. Yeah, that's right. Somebody is dreaming about their ending here. Something is complete. Why is this Page of Cups in reverse coming out next to Hangman? This person is doing something very selfish and immature. With this Taurus in reverse. Again, Knight of Pentacles in reverse is Taurus, Aries in reverse, who is struggling and have need and lack. They keep doing something to this Taurus earth fire in the upright with this lower Taurus energy. The Capricorn Aquarius is saying to stop doing this. okay? Because you're going to get backfire. You're going to be disappointed and frustrated. They're just acting out of jealousy here. Five of Swords in reverse. They keep reconciling, but it's just out of jealousy and resentment. Okay, ancestors are trying to stop this here. They see that someone is nervous when they leave their house, but they're healing. But it's because of this young earth and water energy that won't stop doing something in the nude. They're not healing from whatever they're doing. It's not good for them. It's this Taurus in reverse that keeps doing something here. And this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is not helping. They're doing something foolish. Okay, to a Virgo, maybe when they're working or doing something. Around somebody's house with the Four of Wands here. Somebody's community, maybe to a couple. This Pisces keeps encouraging them to come back and do this. And this nasty reptile fire sign is nasty. Okay, they've been sacrificed because they've been sacrificing Two of Cups energy and Aries in the upright. Trying to make it a Three of Cups. Okay, but this energy is too healed, too kind, and too recovered to do that. Okay, the Hierophant is definitely, somebody could be getting their education right now and having some kind of divine wisdom experience. They could be teaching somebody something, but there's this Capricorn in reverse that you don't want to work with. You could be releasing some anxiety and fear about this Capricorn in reverse. This Pisces here, it's just taking time. These energies are falling and they're suffering. They're trying to drag our family down here. This air in reverse, this topless air in reverse sign in the spirit just goes around being topless. They're getting pimped by this Pisces Aries here, and they're weak. They're weak. They can't go up against the collective here. Because we have confidence, they can't go up against our confidence. It's intimidating to them, and they're having loss. Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. Okay, the collective is watching their back, and there's nothing that they can do about it. You're always thinking of new ideas, so they can't do anything but have loss and feel out of control. They keep returning to the same situation over and over again while we recover and regenerate every time. Yep, they want to do the same thing. They want to do the same thing, but ancestors are getting in the way. Because this is not the way to do it, is by stealing it and stalking us. This person needs, if they don't want to have an ending or some sort of, sadness in their life, they need to tell the truth with the seven of Swords in reverse. They have to tell the truth. And once they tell the truth, they'll be fine. They got to tell the truth to the authorities. Somebody has to tell the truth, right? They have to go into oath. They have to tell the truth. They have to work together and do this. They have to come to some kind of realization and do that. That's what ancestors said. That's it. Like that's the only, that you're not taking anything from my descendants. They're upright. And they want to go somewhere. You might want to travel somewhere with this honest person. You have Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini, and Aries. Okay, somebody is saving up their money, and this person is going to jail. Somebody has to get their money back, their savings from this person in jail. A Taurus, Aries as well. This person is doing some kind of sexual, maybe prostitution or something like that. Something that's just, it's frustrating them. Whatever kind of sex they're having is frustrating them. It's not bringing them what they want. They're not getting what they want. And the collective is chilling at home, okay, relaxed, paying their bills. And this Virgo in reverse lost everything. All they have are their demons, and they just feel like they have to compete with everybody, but they don't. They're having loss. So the collective is focused on what they're doing. Okay, you could be on your device doing what you're doing, and this Aquarius, Taurus, okay, keeps coming back. They keep coming back and being a spiritual whore for somebody's star that is rising. They want you to be a robata, so when your star rises, they can take your authority. They can take your masculinity or your femininity and use it themselves. Let's get the cards out. Oh my gosh. Be a secret admirer watching you. Somebody could want to fight the collective, like physically. Somebody who's locked up or getting locked up. Will you leave me like the others? Somebody doesn't want ancestors to haunt them anymore, but they refuse to move on. This hired hitman who's insecure, still playing games here. Somebody is still playing games. Somebody said, I'm not going to do this anymore, and they keep doing it. Somebody is gay and bi. You don't want to spend the holidays with them. They keep lying their ass off here. They talk about they want to marry somebody. They're lying, maybe. Clarify, marry me. This person is gay or bi. It doesn't mean they don't want to get married. Just clarify, marry me. It could mean that for some people. Okay, they're pulling cards on someone, so that's why somebody wants to marry you, because they're pulling cards on you. Okay, this is a toxic attachment. You're not scared, so that's another reason why you have courage. The way I've treated you was wrong in reverse. Somebody doesn't think this is treating you wrong. They're fired now. Fired hitman. An air sign, somebody with air placements. Twins could be significant. Got caught cheating. This serial stalker. In a coven. Stuck in visions of us. Somebody is a bit obsessed here. And maybe they have a pew-pew. This is possible. They're doing DIY magic in this coven. Hired witches to curse you to do DIY magic. Somebody here. They're hiding things from you. Somebody's hiding things. This person could be like in their apartment, hiding in their apartment, behind this window or something weird like that. They're leaving fake comments on your social media. I know you're holding back your true feelings, but you're not. This person is like just, they think that they can't face the facts that you're not interested in them. Somebody's an attention whore. They're just doing this for attention. They need balance. Somebody's trying to pull up. This possessed and happy person wants to pull up to your house, but your ancestors are ready for war with them. Okay? This person was wrong about something. You were right in reverse. They're in denial, this clown. Okay? Still living with the karmic. This person, somebody could have threw them out. They don't live with this person anymore, and that's why they're coming to you. Sneaky motherfucker in reverse. This person is in reverse too. Okay, they could be. They were in denial when ancestors could have handled this person and did something to him. This lame ass baby daddy was trying to do something. They could be in reverse. Somebody's baby's father could be in reverse. Jumping on the floor, who is this? Let's see. Somebody was trying to release these toxic attachments that they had to you. They were trying to do that. Fake ass spirituality in reverse. They were trying to like let go of this cult or this religion that they were in. But their mother was stalking them. Somebody's mother is stalking them to be in a third party interference or something like that. They keep intruding. A secret admirer. Somebody was secretly admiring a mother maybe. Maybe they were messaging you and you didn't get it or something. They were single. But you just want to be alone. Like you don't want to, your life is not a mess. It's in reverse. An earth sign could be significant. This fire sign in reverse could be doing this. Maybe a Sagittarius. Mask off in reverse. Somebody was wearing a mask. This could be somebody you knew. This could be a mother you knew. A fire or an air sign. And they're possessed. They're possessed. They were secretly admiring you, but because they were possessed by someone who wants to get close to you through this person. This is some kind of spirit that wants to get close to you through this person. They had a mask on, like you didn't know this about them. You didn't know they were possessed, possibly by another fire air sign. Or a Scorpio. Somebody was abusing technology. Clarify abusing technology. Okay, something to do with sex. Two women here. Two women getting together, some kind of poly relationship. Okay, they couldn't sexually assault you using technology. They were trying to assault you using technology, maybe the internet or something. They wanted to abuse you using technology. Put you in some sort of abusive relationship with their child. Maybe that's the son's father or the baby mother or something. They wanted to cause some kind of trauma. Aries could be significant, or Sag, some fire sign. Somebody's a performer, a musician, a dancer, an actor, or an entertainer. Okay, this obsessed person is in reverse. They could not defend themselves. They went to jail and maybe something happened. Maybe they drowned. Had something happen with water. In jail or not in jail. Some kind of water disaster happened. Okay, somebody's building a case on this here. A doctor or a faith healer could be significant. Somebody has romantic feelings for them. And there's an addicted person in the background that won't leave. They won't say peace out. They won't rebel. They're avoiding some kind of execution. They must have did something really bad. Insanity. Okay. This person is having some kind of mania, delusions. They could be possessed. And because you're a wisdom keeper, or maybe because somebody's coming your way, you have power. You have authority in your life, and somebody wants you to abuse it. This secret group wants you to abuse some sort of power that you have, maybe with an animal. They want you to abuse an animal and disown and shun an animal, or this is some kind of sacrifice. This cult wants somebody to do this. And one more card. Okay, they're doing this by astral projection. This is some kind of astral projecting cult that goes into people's energy and the spirit. And they could leave their meat suit and come and visit the collective and bother them. Using flies, they can put their spirit in a fly, or have somebody put them in a fly, or some craziness, or something. A dog or something. Spirituality is it can be crazy. So anyway, collective, I'm going to close the reading here. There's new readings on the channel. There's over 2,000 readings on the channel to resonate with, past, present, and future readings. Whenever you see them is when you're supposed to see them. That's your reading.